Hello Java developers, welcome to Chapter 1. This quick video will give you a broad overview of what we're going to cover in Chapter 1. We'll go through all of the files, make sure we know what's going on, and hopefully clear up any confusion. So like I said, this is a broad overview. We'll probably have a few more videos going over the syllabus and probably homework number 1, just so everyone is squared away with those items. But for now, we're just going to go through Chapter 1, kind of get a look at all of the files, and what is this up here? I wonder what this does when Wow, I was not expecting that. Okay. Anyway, moving forward. So there is a lot of stuff on Chapter 1. It could be overwhelming, but this video will put your mind at ease because we'll go through each one and kind of discuss the relevance and how they will be important to you. So, Chapter 1 Schedule. When I click on Chapter 1 Schedule, the Word doc appears. So when you go through this, it lists the objectives at the top, and all of the schedules kind of use the same format, so it should be familiar as you move forward into the other chapters. It gives you a step-by-step outline of what you need to do to be successful for this chapter. A lot of Chapter 1 is installing things and making sure things work correctly. And then as you go through it, it shows you how to download things, and then it refers you to other documents that are within this Moodle folder. And we'll go through this, but this is the general format. So the first item you want to go through is the schedule for each chapter. So after we've done that, we have an additional course info document we'll take a look at. There's just some additional information in here. It shows you the object-oriented programming concepts, otherwise known as OOP. We list out how to be successful in this course, and then there's just some other things that you could check out. So be sure to read through this. Not as important as the schedule, but it is available. Okay, the syllabus I'm not going to go through right now because I'm going to make a separate video for that, but that's a PDF format for the syllabus. The JDK, so that's something we'll need to move forward in the course, and this is, how many pages is this? 7 pages long. It steps you through step by painful step on how to get this JDK, whatever that is, installed on your machine. So follow these steps, go through it, make sure it works correctly. If you have trouble, let me know and I'll try to help you. And through this process, you should learn what a JDK is and why it's important. Compile and running the first Java program is just what it sounds like. This one is 13 pages long. It's painstakingly laid out. You should be able to follow along and get your first Java project set up and running. So it's got screenshots, it's got everything you possibly need to do this. So make sure you follow these directions carefully because we're going to be using Eclipse throughout the course, so it's important to get this correct. The welcome.zip is actually just a source code file. So this is Atom. This is the text editor I'm using. So this is all it is here. So if you were to copy and paste this into your Java project that you just created, the output would show this. You don't have to understand any of this right now, but you do need to get this to run successfully in Eclipse. This code is available for download. Rules for indentation and alignment. So I'll go ahead and bring that up. Right now, I'm not super concerned about this. These are kind of the rules and guidelines that we're going to be following throughout the course. For the first couple lessons, I just want you to get working code. I don't care how ugly it is, but eventually we'll need to start following these rules, and I'll start cracking down on the alignment and rules that you need to follow. So please at least take a look at this document and kind of understand what it's here for, because when you go out to your job as a software engineer, your company will have certain rules for your code. So it's something to get used to. There's also a lab tutor schedule. So We have all of these gentlemen here that are ready and willing to help you. They have their hours. They're available in the computer center on campus. If you're not comfortable with COVID going onto campus, they're also available on Microsoft Teams. So I would definitely look through their schedules. And if you feel like you need help, reach out sooner than later. It would be my recommendation. And then finally, we have homework one. I'm not going to open this now since I'll be making a dedicated video for homework one. But let's say you clicked on this, read through homework one, completed it, and then you're going to submit it. So to submit your homework, you go to the homework one Dropbox. Notice there's two parts here. There's the Dropbox itself, which is submitting your homework from the instructions here, but then there's also, you have to email me stating that you have read and understand the syllabus, and that's worth 5 points. So please get that done. It's super easy. And I also assume that you've actually read and understood the syllabus, so don't email me without doing that. Okay, so when I go to the assignment, I click on the link. It brings me to the Dropbox page, where I can then add my submission here and submit. There's also instructions for how to zip up your submission and do it correctly. I strongly recommend you look at that because a lot of times people submit assignments and they're the wrong files, or they're incomplete, or they're corrupted. So make sure that you're able to submit those successfully. So that is a broad overview of Chapter 1. Like I said, I'm going to create other videos that outlines the syllabus and also outlines homework 1. If you have questions about all of the information on Chapter 1, please email me and let me know, and I'll be happy to help.